This I'm kind of excited about. Check this out. This is the Dendrobium SPECT. This is the first time I had a big bud show up or appear underneath one of the leaves. I'm hoping that's going to be a flower. I've been giving it some bloom booster. Hopefully we'll get a few others on these other canes. I've grown 2 new canes, but that's the first time I've ever seen a bud on it. And there's really nothing else popping out anywhere else. We'll see how that goes. Dendrobium Takahashi. 2 buds still looking good. There's a little new growth on a couple of the pieces. New leaves coming in. That should be good. The Alicera Hilo Ablaze by Hilo Gold. Cut the spike off. Don't know. It's been growing in a circle pattern, so I'm thinking the new growth will come over here. That might be it starting. I can't tell if that's an eye or not yet, but you're pretty excited about that. Every growth has gotten bigger for me both times, so this next one I'm guessing is going to be pretty large. This is an orchid. I don't know what the name is. I won it at a raffle. Really need to look that up. It's more terrestrial. And also, if somebody knows the name of this orchid, if they could put that in the comments, that would be awesome. I'd be able to make a tag for this one. I believe it starts with an S, but I can't remember what it is. So one of you experts who know, please feel free to put a comment in there and let me know what this guy is. The BLC Wilmut Long, 4 new growths. Here's one, there's one, and as you can see, that one there has a great big sheath in it, and there's another one under here. There is a tiny little sheath in this one. Can't see into this one yet, but it's doing well. I bought a huge pot to put it in because it needs to be repotted. We'll be doing that here pretty soon. This is Laelia Kurata. All 3 of the new growths have sheaths in them, but the sheaths are very thin. It's getting enough light. It's looking good. Roots are doing well. It's putting out more roots and new roots. I don't think we'll have an issue with this putting out a flower eventually, but these sheaths are pretty thin right now, so it's getting the bloom booster fertilizer. We'll see how it goes. This one here is one of the newer ones. I gotta get the tag for this. Okay. RLC. I can't even say that. Sweet Anniversary by Akoni Mendenhall. Purple. It's looking really good. It's been really healthy. It grew 1 big new growth right here. You can see. No, there's a little nubbin in there, but I don't think it's a sheath yet. But it's also putting out another new growth right there, so that's good. I was gifted a little ant plant. We'll see how this goes. I've never had those before. Don't know a whole lot about them other than what I've watched on Brad's greenhouse, so we'll see how that goes. Dendrobium Genkensai. It's looking good. It takes a lot of water. All its roots are aerial pretty much. It's in a very small pot, but there is a little bit of new growth. It's doing quite well. The Encyclia Exotic Profusion that I purchased, or it came as a gift when I purchased orchids from Barefoot Orchids. It's got 3 new bulbs starting, so that's good. That's a good effort there for that little guy. This is one of my Dendrobium Roy Tokignawas. It grows good. It's got a new growth right here. It's getting really tall, looking good. And also, I thought there was another one, and yeah, here, if you look real close down here, you can see one there, one there. So there's at least 2. There's another one there, 3. Hopefully that's focusing for you. This is at least 4 new growths on this. I really want all 4 of those to bloom. We'll see how that goes. This is the 2016 Orchaholics Anonymous project plant, and when I received it, it had this growth here, which was the newest growth. And if you remember, when we had all these shipped to us, there was a heat wave going on. It was really hot, so the leaves were a little wrinkly, all the leaves. I watered it up pretty good. It's been doing pretty well. I'm trying to figure out where it needs to be in the light, and I'm hoping it starts to like the temperature and stuff. And if you can look down there, we have 2 new growths right there, and another one right there. So this guy's putting out 3 new growths right now. Pretty happy with that. We should have something going on here later. Dendrobium Johannes, this is its newest growth. Its newest growth is doing bigger than some of the other ones I grew. So hopefully this will get bigger. This was the biggest growth that it had when I first purchased it. I think these 2 or 3 are ones that grew while I had it. It's putting out a lot of new roots. I probably need to water it more is what I'm seeing, so I'm going to try watering it more. Hopefully that'll help. Here's one I'm pretty excited about. I've had this plant for over a year now and it's not done much of anything. Put out a couple leaves, one fan died off, but now, as you can tell, I've got a little bud forming. Now I just have to figure out how to keep that thing alive, keep it viable. Yeah, this is Path Vintners Treasure by Path Emerald Seacoast. So it should be a pretty good, if I can keep that guy alive. Crayons Idiom. It was identified by Slava from Slava's Orchids. She says this is a sweet sugar variety Angel. So that's awesome. I finally have a real name for it. Although I do like the name Anna from Cricket Orchids came up with was Agent Ella. It's got 2 big spikes on this unruly growth. One over there just started opening up little small flowers this weekend. This is the big mounted Dendrobium aggregatum that I won in an auction or a raffle at the Illinois iOS meeting. And it actually has put out 6 or 7 new growths now. I was thinking it needed to start cooling down and I should start watering it less for the winter rest. But it's really taken off. This is a new growth here. You can see how big it is. This is another one over here. There's a couple on the back side over there. And I noticed somewhere over here the other day, it was yeah, right here. This is a new growth here. You can see how well that one's doing. And then it's putting out another new growth right there. There was another one in here somewhere. Wait, I can't see it right now. If I moved it all around, you'd see it. And this is a new one here. So it's doing really well, but it's such a pain to water this thing. That's why I'm not really big on mounted orchids, even though it looks cool and it looks great. It's very attractive, and I'm sure they're healthy with it, but I literally have to soak this in the kitchen sink for a half hour every day to keep it happy, and that's a lot of work for the orchid, but right now I have the time to do it, so we'll see how it goes. All right, one question I do have for you experts, or you people that have grown these Dendrobium aggregatums before. Can they bloom from the old pseudobulbs? Someone had mentioned that to me before, but I've not really done any research, and I was just wondering if anybody knew if that was actually possible. Because this is a pretty big plant, and if it really could, that would be awesome. So yeah, put in the comments whether or not this can bloom from the old pseudobulbs, and that would be great. Thank you. All right, down here, this is going to be hard to see probably, and I'm not sure how good the lighting is, but this Dendrobium roytokignawa that I purchased a while back, it has spiked, it has budded, flowered, and the flowers all look great, white with that purple. It's a really cool looking flower. You probably get the size of it by seeing my hand there, thumb there. But it's loaded up with new spikes, buds, flowers. Still a lot to happen on this. It'll probably be going for quite a while. BC Yellowbird, this one was in the show. You've probably seen enough of this already, but it's still an amazing plant. This one's growing so well, and it's still putting out tons of new growths, all different ages of new growth. They're all coming in. Hopefully I can, almost looks like a spike coming in right there that I didn't even notice yet, but that would be cool if I get another one. I was going to replant it, but it keeps putting up new spikes, so as soon as it stops spiking, I'll go ahead and repot it. Filum by Florum. This one came to me and spiked right away and bloomed, and then it spiked again and bloomed, and now it spiked again and has bloomed, and I noticed that there's another spike right there, and these new growths now are putting out new growths. So this is a very, very vigorous bulbophyllum. I'm really liking it. I guess it really likes my environment, and that's good. I'm going to repot this as soon as it stops spiking, but that might be a few more weeks or maybe a month or so. We'll see how that goes. This is a new bag baby that I got from Lowe's. It's a Lea Gene May by BL Morning Glory. What I like about this one is it's kind of compact. It's not super huge, but there are some buds coming out of those right there without a sheath. There is a sheath there that is full, and then I have a little sheath on the back side down here that's not full yet. So this one actually, for a little plant, might put up a nice big show. That'll be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. Alright, well that's it. That's pretty much all I wanted to go over on this video. Yeah, just a quick update on some of the things going on, some of the growth, some of the sheets, some of the buds and blooms that I have. Thanks for watching.